A day to kind of take in what happened yesterday, but how fun was that? Just kind of finally feeling back to maybe what you felt last year.
It was fun to get out there and make plays, but it felt good since I've been out there since the first game. Just being out there with my teammates, it just felt good to be out there to help them win.
Could you feel any extra burst, whether it's just excitement, energy, or what, this game compared to some of the previous ones?
When you go out on that field, you see your fans out there, you get the same excited for every game. Just going out there playing against LSU, getting a chance to go beat them for the first time, it was a great feeling to get a chance to beat them and get to play them at home.
How tough is it at Mississippi State when they start clanging those cowbells?
Oh, man, it's crazy. I hate them bells. They fans be into it. We just got to block that out and play our ball.
Is it the noise, or is it just a different noise?
Yeah, it's just a weird noise. You don't expect crowds to do that, but they do it, and it's weird, but they like it, I guess.
Talk about first touchdown. You caught the ball about 8 or so, and just it looked like you willed your way into the end zone there.
It's just me finishing a play. You get a chance to make a play. You see the end zone, your eyes get big. You just want to get in there. That's what I did. I just forced my way in.
How special is it to be part of this type of games? You were part of several of these high-profile games that the nation's watching. Is that pretty special to be part of?
Just go out there and show the world that we trying to make a statement every time we go on the field. We get a chance to go against somebody like LSU, Mississippi State, Arkansas. We got a chance to prove ourselves that we trying to go back to the SEC championship. That's what we do every time we go out there on the field.
And you still feel like you guys have a
yeah.
You guys do a lot of noise work starting in the season. Do those kind of moments help you guys when you go on the road because you're used to being silent?
No doubt. We went to Kansas State. That was real. They fans was loud. It take what we do at practice with the music and the crowd knows we have at practice to help out a lot for we can be on rhythm, and that's one big thing Coach Malzahn made sure we do.
Sammie, what was it with some of the overthrows, I guess from Kansas State and some of that kind of stuff, where you were just fingertips away? I mean, what do you attribute kind of just that little difference? Because you seem to make that up in this last one.
It's just, missed opportunities for both me and Nick. It's just one of the things that happen, every quarterback have, every wide receiver have that, it's just something you just got to go past and just look for the next play.
Does Nick turn it up another level when you're going against an LSU or Mississippi State?
Nick brings something special to the game every time you step on that field. You never know what to expect from him. He's a playmaker. He's going to do something great every time you got the ball in his hand. That's what we like about it. That's why we play for him every time we go on that field.
What is it about this game against Mississippi State that's made it so tough over these last few years?
It's just Mississippi State. They're a great team. They come out there and give you their best every time. They're a physical bunch, and we got to go out there and just be prepared for what they're going to bring to us. We know they're going to come out fired up because they're 5-0 and we 5-0. It's going to be one of them hard knocking games. We got to be ready for it.
What do you remember specifically about last year's game against them?
Oh, man, it was a physical game. They came prepared. They came playing. They bust off. They came to prove a point. They wanted to beat us, and we just had to fight our way to the end. It came down to the last play, and that's what we got to expect this game because they're going to come with it at home.
Sammie, how much do you feel like your ability to stretch the field and really kind of expand the defense is going to help this offense expand as well? We saw it last night, but we haven't really seen it up till that point.
It's just one thing about the offense. You never know what to expect. We can go deep. We can throw it short. We can run the ball on you. So it's just one of the things Coach Malzahn bring out. He gonna come out there with his game plan. He either gonna come out and run it on you, or he'll come out and want to throw it on you. We can do either one. With Nick throwing the ball the way he's throwing it, and the way we running it is whatever.
Sammie, as he has the last 2 games now, scrambling around a lot back there, what does that do to 2 or 4 a receiver?
For us, you see a quarterback can do that, get out the pocket and still make plays. It helps us out and help him out. He still can make plays when he's outside the pocket, running around, throwing the ball 65 yards down the field. Just to keep our offense balanced and keep all the defense on their toes.
What do you do every day to try to make sure your knee is 100% on Saturdays?
I just go to treatment every day. Even if I'm not hurt, if I'm hurt, I'm just going to treatment anyway. And there's one thing about playing football, you're gonna get nicked and bruised. You just got to keep getting treatment. That's what we do every day.
Do you feel like you're back to that speed we saw last season yet? Or?
I'm getting out. Day by day process.
Sammie, we talked to some of the other your teammates after the game. They said that you kind of been struggling a little bit. You want to contribute. You want to be a big part of the offense, and maybe physically you couldn't. Did you ever hurt this last few weeks to try to get back to that point?
It's just like I go out there, I try to help the team out any way I can. If I can't run a deep route, I'm going to go out there and block my butt off. It's one thing a team teammates do for each other. You're going to play for each other no matter what's going on with your body. You're just going to fight through it. That's one thing we learned as a team. We had to be tough, and that's one thing we talk about, toughing together. That's what I push to every day. I don't care if I'm hurting and pain. I'm going to go out there and just give them all.
Nick's a quiet guy, so maybe he wouldn't say it in these kind of words, but do you think he gets a little motivated when the other quarterback's getting hyped, talked about so much to kind of show what he can do as well?
Oh man, I don't think Nick pay attention to nothing going on outside of Auburn. You know, he one of the guys that he bring us up. He one of the guys that don't worry about nothing on the outside world. He just come out there and just be ready to play.
You know, Coach last talked about giving him more responsibility. You see him now, you know, signaling back to the sidelines, going, "Let's do this." Have you seen him take on more of that responsibility?
Oh, man, Nick a great leader. He go out there and see what he see with the defense. He got so smart back there. He knew what's going on. He read the defense good. He doing a great job letting the coach know what we can run and what we can't run. And that's really helping our offense and helping Malzahn and Coach Rhett a whole lot. So the way he playing right now is unbelievable how much he came along from last year, just coming into the system.
How much does that give you guys confidence when you see your quarterback, you know, talking about, hey, this is what we need to do?
Oh, that's big. You know, he one of those guys that, you know, when he sees something, he can make a play from it. You know, he see a guy on the defense that can't stop it, he gonna make a play from it. You know, that's one kind of guy he is. He's just a playmaker, and we just build around him.
Sam, I wanted to ask you about Duke real quick. Obviously, a lot of emotions going into this last game. What did you see from him prior? You could kind of tell he was one last in the locker room after warm-ups and stuff like that. There was a lot of built-up energy for Duke, especially.
Duke one of the guys that he get on that field is a new Duke. He one of the guys that gotta be, he hungry. He go out there with an attitude that nobody can stop, and that's what we learned from Duke when he first got here. If he make a mistake, it get to him real good, and he make up for it right behind it. That's the kind of fighter he is. That's what we like about him. He bring another spark to the offense. You know, it make everybody be work harder and do stuff because of the way he work, and it's just something we take from him.
Sam, we've heard so much about the LSU, the second half last year, that being like the whole locker room thing, like we're not going to lay down, we're not going to quit, et cetera, et cetera. But do you think like the 88-yard, the game-winning drive to Mississippi State, do you feel like that was maybe every bit as important, just in the way that, I mean, who knows, if you guys lose that game, who knows how the rest of the season unfolds?
Like Malzahn said, we can be down, we can be up. You know, we just got to find a way to win at the end of the day. When we played against Mississippi State last year, we knew it was going to be a dogfight. We just had to go out there and find a way to win. That's what we did. But LSU, when we lost that game, we never quit. We was going to find a way to win. We had a chance with our all-star kick. We didn't get it, and, it was just one of those things. We still fought to the end.